The government's budget for 2025 continues to be hotly debated in Legislative Yuan. Opposition lawmakers have proposed severe funding cuts, including the complete elimination of ministerial media budgets. They've also proposed freezing 70% of government funding at several ministries. The funding would only be unfrozen with approval from the legislature after the first 30% is spent. Premier Cho Jung-tai on Thursday held a press conference on the matter. He warned that the harsh cuts would bring government operations to a halt and put the country in an extremely dangerous situation. Let's hear more.
速发部、陆委会、通传会业务费被删到只剩1元。
The Ministry of Culture, the Ministry of Digital Affairs, the Mainland Affairs Council, and the National Communications Commission would get an operational budget of just 1 NT. How would any of the public servants there perform their duties? There would be no way to distribute agricultural subsidies or carry out cybersecurity operations. Splitting the budget into a 70-30 ratio is unprecedented. They are asking all government agencies to reduce water and electricity expenses by 30%. That is a figure that has not been calculated by any standard. If we reduce media and advertising budgets by 60%, we'll have no way of letting the general public understand government policies. Misinformation will run rampant and harm the country and society. Anti-drug, anti-fraud, and anti-money laundering campaigns won't be feasible.
科学园区50年来，在历任的政府从来没有发生过。
In the 50 years since our science parks were established, never has such a thing happened in the government. If 70% of our budget is frozen, operations at our science parks would be disrupted starting April.
KMT lawmaker Cho Jung-tai has proposed slashing the Ministry of Agriculture's operational budget from 120 million NT dollars to just 1 NT. Deputy Agriculture Minister Cho Jung-tai says the 1 NT budget would not allow the ministry to disburse agricultural subsidies or disaster insurance payments affecting 520,000 people. As for the Ministry of National Defense, the budget proposal, including cuts and freezes, would essentially leave the ministry without 44% of its total budget. The move would have a severe impact on equipment maintenance, ammunition training, and refueling of aircraft and vessels. It would also severely affect Taiwan's capabilities to procure defensive equipment.